Hey viewers and viewresses, my name is John Red Strategist. Welcome back to the Doki Doki Literature Club Summertime Mod. This is part 8, and if I'm not mistaken, if I'm, getting this correctly, we could be in for the swimsuit fan service scene that sometimes occurs in these kind of visual novels. I don't know, we'll see. So it's Sunday, and we're about to, well, I'm pretty sure they said they were going to go to the pool again, weren't they? Was that the case? I think it was. Fuck it, let's just keep going. A week has passed since I first went to that pool with Sayori and Monica. Now here we are again. Same day of the week, same location, same plan in mind, yet so much has changed. I met 3 girls who are wonderful in their own ways. I also got to spend some time with a friend who, I assume, had forgotten about me. It's almost strange to think how big of an impact it had that I agreed to leave my comfort zone and go swimming with them. I wasn't even any good at it, yet it all turned out so well. Just like when I went to the bookstore on Thursday. A simple attempt on my part turned into something resembling a date with Yuri. He says he's been, learning about these girls. The only one we've not really done anything with is Natsuki. How did she call it? Our little adventure? Yet it's Sayori who I can't get out of my mind since yesterday. With all of the things she said, I feel a bond forming between us again, but it's unlike what I recall from when we were kids. This is a more mature trust, that lets us speak about not only what's on our mind, but also share what's in the deeper reaches of our souls. Of course, that actually sounds pretty cool. I should take a note of it, and maybe I could write it into a poem one day. After all, she did say she appreciates my effort. With all the items I think I need, and an optimistic outlook in my mind, I believe I'm prepared for anything this day can possibly throw at me. Let's get to the pool. As I did a week ago, I take the bus to the entrance. On the way, I'm looking out the window and my thoughts drift toward my expectations for today. She looks pretty cute in her bikini, so I'm looking forward to seeing her like that again. I'm hoping we can put the events of yesterday to the side for at least a short time and just enjoy each other's company. Just like we used to. Or maybe even more. Yeah. On the other hand, I wonder what Yuri will look like in... I'm a little lost for words, even just visualising her in my mind, yeah. One of the songs I was listening to on the way really got stuck in my head. It's part of a mix without a track list, but it's probably called From Summer to Fall. Where's this pool? Where's the pool, yeah. I confidently walk to the entrance and wait for my turn to buy my ticket. The same employee faces me with the same listless expression, but I have a feeling this day is bound to be different from the rest. Going straight to the locker room after entering is so much easier now that I know where it is. Entering the room, it feels as if the air is noticeably stagnant compared to last week. Uh-oh. Oh god, as Yuri says in the main game, stagnant air is common foreshadowing that something bad is going to happen. Oh no. I pick a locker cabinet, put my belongings away, and close it shut without hesitation. Oh god, maybe we're going to get out there and suddenly our phone's going to ring. It's going to be like the pool date has been cancelled. And we're going to be denied our fan service. Nah, it won't be. Every time this mod, has, gone down that sort of direction of hinting something bad's going to happen, it usually then hits you with a joke. Going back to the pool, I can't find any of the 4 girls. Having learned my lesson, I stay a safe distance from the edge of the pool. Nobody in sight. I just get some sun while one or all of them turn up. I lie down, close my eyes and relax. That's what you're supposed to do on the last day of the week, right? A few minutes pass. I hear footsteps around me. I open my eyes, but I can't see. Someone's got their hands over them, but I decide to play along. I can't see. That was going Italian. Did I go blind, yeah? Did I die? Both? I'm dead unblind. Rays of sunshine seep in as her cupped hands loosen over my eyes. Oh god, this is going to be like the big reveal. Whoa, hey there, girl. Hello. Hello. Damn. Me like. You're so silly, Herr Glupfack. Wanna join us in the pool? I brought a beach ball that we can all play with. I'm in, ya. You're not in yet. Come on, let's go. Ooh. I follow Sayori into the pool and unnoticed Monica and Natsuki passing a red, white and blue beach ball between each other, as they look like they're having fun and both are fully engaged. Monica's athletic figure glides into water like a dolphin. Meanwhile, Natsuki is more like a sardine but dives towards the ball as fiercely as a piranha. When they see me, they wave their hands at me. Seizing the opportunity, Natsuki shoots the beach ball towards Monica. As a testament to her excellent reflexes, she notices just in time to pass it back to her. Oh, hello. Yellow? Is that what you're wearing? Sorry, my eyes are being drawn to a certain location, okay? I can't help it, right? You put that on the screen in front of me, I can't help myself. I'm sorry, ladies and gents. Hello, Sayori. Why don't you two form a team? We could play 2 vs 2. That reminds me, I don't see Yuri in or anywhere near the pool. I wonder where she could be. Oh, hello. It's like you're sort of different distances from each other. That's pretty good. Yeah, that sounds good. Would you like to be in a team together, Herr Glubfack? What kind of question is that, Sayori? We came in to pose a team, so we're leaving as a team too. That's a yes. Yeah. And there's Natsuki, okay. The four of us position ourselves so Sayori and I are close together, while the other two girls are about 20 feet, so about 5 meters, so about 33 bananas away from us. It's a very interesting form of measurement. I like that they're kind of bobbing up and down in the water. Very interesting. Monica calls out to us as she prepares to pass the ball first. Okay, everybody, prepare yourselves. Go! I reach out to the ball as it falls to a spot just a bit over an arm's length away from me. I barely managed to hit it. Man, here I was thinking Sundays when I get to put my feet up, and until now I'm faced with physical exercise. Monica doesn't cut me any slack. I can see that much from the shot she aims at me. Natsuki and Sayori are more playful, but in a surprisingly different way. While my dearest friend is throwing with enthusiasm visible both on her face and her motions, Natsuki is like a delightfully devilish trickster. Russian, before I forget. Because I just haven't really done anything with you, Natsuki. Hey, her glove like catch. She shoots the ball just halfway between me and Sayori. As I'm trying to hit it, I accidentally collide with Sayori. Ooh ah! As our bare skin touches shoulder to shoulder, I think to myself, that is the most pleasant accident I had. Maybe we're about to have a classic anime moment, where the boy falls on top of the girl, and when he comes to, he realises he's got his hands over her chest, yeah? Because that's a cliche anime thing. No, it's not going to go there, this one. Maybe except for that one time when I caught Sayori mid-fall and we were just looking at each other incredulously. I'm still pretty proud of what a good catch that was. The ball is with Sayori now. She passes back the ball to Natsuki, but it barely reaches her. Oh, come on, comrade. You've got to hit it harder. Harder for motherland, slap it like I would. She stops mid-sentence to lift and then hit the ball as hard as if she hated the poor tricolour thing. Consequently, the ball flies out of the pool and rolls away until it reaches a wall. Monica looks at Natsuki expectantly and she responds with rolling her eyes. As she's the one who shot the ball outside, she goes to retrieve it as well. Going to the side of the pool closest to Sayori, she gets ready to throw back the beach ball. Your comrade catch balls. Eh, what are balls? Natsuki passes the beach ball to Sayori and jumps in right after it. Cannonball. That kind of ball, ladies and gents. Water splashes over Sayori's face as Natsuki dives in. I could almost feel the ripples. Yeah. Just sorry, comrade. It's pretty standard stunt, Sayori. You could have at least warned me. Where's fun in that, comrade? Monica approached the two whilst the scene played out. You shouldn't jump in from the side of the pool like that, you know. Da, Miss President. I'm not saying that as your president, Natsuki. It's just a friendly reminder. You could slip and I wouldn't want to see you snap your neck or have some other horrible accident. That's the main game again. That's a reference. Oh dear. Whatever, comrade. There's a diving board that's just for this exact purpose. You know what? I'll go there. Come on, Sayori, let's try diving board for motherland. Oh well, let's try, I guess. The two girls make their way to the diving board while I stay behind to pass the ball between Monica and me. After less than 10 shots, she just stops and motions me to come outside. I follow her, and admittedly it's not the red and blue stripes of the beach ball that keep my attention, but rather something bright yellow. Like what she's wearing. Oh, hello, Monica. Hello, Monica. We stand in a place where we won't be in the way of foot traffic. Or maybe out of earshot from everyone else. Is there a way to get rid of the text box? I feel like there should be. Ooh, what was that? Oh, no, I don't want to skip stuff. No, I don't want to do that. When I press control it goes to skip. There must be a way to like make the text box disappear or something, right? Display, text speed, music volume, settings. Damn it, there isn't. It's just, you know, sometimes with these kind of visual novels you can always like press a button, it gets rid of the text box so you can actually get a full shot of the image. Damn it. Right, we stand in place there. Oh, no, stop. That was going kind of crazy then. Hold on. Let me just go back to the history. It actually went through several places. I don't know Monica's process. I don't know Monica's thought process. Oh, that's weird. Two strange lines there. Okay. Ah, you mean today, ah? I'm alright, having fun as usual. As usual? Oh yeah, but you and the others help a lot with that. Is that so, dear fellow? I'm really glad to hear that, you know. That's actually why I wanted to talk to you. See, the others seem to enjoy your company as well. Therefore, I was thinking of asking you something. Is she trying to get me to do something? I'm used to girls asking me to do stuff for free, but I never actually got anything out of it. I know Sayori brought it up last year, but she might not have made the best case for it. Not just that, people can change over time. As you know, I'm the president of our school's very own literature club. The name is descriptive per se, but I think people still have some misconceptions about what it's really like to be in our club. Even though I have way more influence on how things go when we're in the club, what you experience this week is an accurate representation of all the fun we have. So I'd like to ask ask you to consider joining us next year. You're doing that pose there, Monica. I'm sure we can find something for you to enjoy in the vast selection of literary works. Besides, a smart person like yourself could benefit a great deal from exploring new territories. Don't wink at me, girl, like that. You might have missed this time. This time? Oh, she probably means how I missed out on going to the club with Sayori. How does that all sound, dear fellow? That's quite the offer you're presenting me, Monica. I try to do my best, old boy. Our conversation is interrupted by Natsuki coming over with what appears to be a bottle of lotion in her hand. Russian accent. Your comrade seen Sayori? Well, last time I seen her, she was walking over to Yuri. Oh, Yuri's here, is she? I can't help but notice a mischievous smile on Natsuki's face. She turns to heel and walks away without a word. So, about the club? Yeah, I'm not sure yet, Monica. I mean, I didn't really contribute to your conversations about literature. You've got time until school starts again. Who knows what new route you take until then? Just one more thing before we move on to something else. If something were to happen between now and the next school year, please don't let it dissuade you from joining, okay? I'll keep that in mind, yeah. What could she mean by if something were to happen? Let's go find the others. I've got something planned for the 5 of us. There, you get brief full shots before the text box comes up, right? You know, all you internet pervs out there. I find Natsuki snickering to herself with Sayori lying on a deck chair next to her. As I get closer, I see what the restrained laughter is all about. While Sayori was asleep, this cheeky little pink-haired cutie put sun lotion on her face in the shape of angry-looking eyebrows, a moustache and a tiny beard. Now her glove-like, look at her face. That's not very nice of you, Natsuki. But that is pretty funny, huh? Monica said she wants all of us to get together. You gotta wake up Mr. Sleeping Beauty here first. You know, that moustache and beard would be a better fit for you, haha. Hey, I'm not a boy, you dummy. Natsuki proceeds to demonstrate her feminine personality by punching me on the arm. Oof, despite her size, she can throw a strong punch. During the commotion, Sayori started waking up and gives us a puzzled look. She's got it on her face. Oh, why are you arguing? We were just trying to figure out what changed about your comrade. Did you get no haircut? No. Maybe you started working out and built some muscle? No. I don't know, but something's different about you. Don't you agree, Herr Glubfag comrade? Natsuki noticeably imitates rubbing a beard and twirling a moustache to give increasingly stronger hints. Hey, what are you on about, Natsuki? Sir, I need you to calm down. Hey, what? Hey, Glowfuck, what's going on? Did I turn into a boy while I was asleep? I can't take it anymore. Ah! Is there something on your face, Sayori? Eh? She puts the palms of her hands on her face and immediately removes them as she feels her hands, it should say, are getting creamy, it should say. Hey, what is this? Is this lotion? Duh, what other white stuff could it be? I mean, I know what's going on here. I know there's some perverted people watching this who probably thought of something else. Get your minds out the gutter, people. A mix of an upset frown and a confused look appears on her face as she looks at me for a moment. I don't know, but I don't want this cold stuff on my face. Just put it on your arms, yeah. It's not bad for your skin. Ew. She scrapes off the little lines of lotion and unspreads it on her slightly curvy arms. It's either me or she somehow looks better than a week ago. Come on, ladies. Monica said she wants us all to meet up. Okay, let's go. If we go back to where I started off my quest of looking for the girls, Monica is already waiting for us. Oh, here she is again. Okay, everybody, I've got something special for today. It's been more than 7 months since we started our club. We had our ups and downs. Wallace? What? Natsuki saying something about Wallace, where? But we managed to stick together and even grow. What do you say if we take a picture together? It's for the occasion of not only being club members, but also becoming friends who stick together even after school. Yeah. Only if it gets you to stop with pep talk, comrade. Only mighty leader Joseph Stalin gets to do pep talk. I'm sorry, am I adding lines to their personalities again? Hey Glufak. That's the wrong voice. Hey Glufak, would you mind taking the picture? Before I have the chance to respond, Yuri suddenly jumps in. Right, she's here now. Oh, you're fully dressed, are you? What's the matter? Do you not want to be, coming out in a swimsuit? Are you a bit shy? I'll take the picture, Monica. I don't want to be on the picture. Why? Is something wrong? I just don't feel like it. Monica lets out a disappointed sigh before speaking again. If you insist. We take several pictures together, however, Yuri's serious expression doesn't even flinch. She's looking at the phone screen more than us. Maybe photography is one of her hobbies she takes seriously. After our little photo shoot, Monica invites us to get some drinks from the bar they have inside one of the buildings surrounding the pool. We have been browsing the selection for a while when I noticed that Sayori is nowhere to be seen. Maybe she just went to the toilet. We get a few drinks and snacks and sit down on some deck chairs in the shadows. Since I didn't have my phone or a watch on me, I can only guess what the time was when we went to the bar. In my estimation, it could have been half an hour now since I last saw Sayori, and it's starting to concern me. I decided to ask the other girls whether they know something about her. Natsuki didn't notice it until I asked about it. Monica doesn't know anything either. Yuri is sitting a bit farther from us and is reading a book with a dark cover. I go over to her, hoping she won't mind if I interrupt her reading session. Hey Yuri, sorry to bother you while reading. Do you have a moment? I can have another moment for you, Herr Glufak. Yeah, I just wanted to ask. Have you seen Sayori in the past 15 or so minutes? No, I haven't, you fucking bastard. She doesn't want to talk about Sayori. I should probably say she. She looks at me intently with an expression I haven't seen on her face before. Anyway, what are you reading there, Yuri? I doubt it's have your taste. God, you look really pissed. What's going on here, girl? You'll never know, yeah. Why don't you give me a short summary so I can make up my mind? I think you already made... Oh, wrong voice. I think you already made up your mind. Oh god. This feels like one of those moments where the girl says to you, you know what you did. But you know, as the guy, you're sat there thinking, I don't actually know what I did. What did I do? It's one of those moments. What could she mean by that? I'm confused. Very well, I'll tell you all you need to know. It's about a young girl who's in a constant internal struggle because of the wounds of her past. Oh god. Is this going to be an allegory for Sayori? Wounds that leave scars not visible to the naked eye and untreatable with common remedies. Like the wounded animal she is, avoiding the heat of battle is a matter of survival, of life and death. Over the years, she develops an instinct to stay a safe distance from all the predators, whether they be of her kind or not. However, she was living on borrowed time. Fate had other plans for her. On one fateful day, she got into a scuffle with another she perceived to be of her own kind. They growled at each other, but with curiosity in their tone instead of threats of violence. They played, and the girl's wounds started to open up. Then she thought to herself, maybe it's worth it if in the end she finds a hunting partner who will protect her while the wounds fully heal, and only the scars remain as a reminder of her past. Is it going kind of grey in the background, or is that just me? Her past of uncertainty and eventual tragedy. Her past of losing the one who was most important to her. The one she looked up to the most. The leader of their pack. Maybe this is finally it and she found that most desired soon-to-be leader and protector she needed so much. Maybe she doesn't need to flee into her other realities to escape her grief anymore. Maybe she'll finally be understood and loved. Maybe. Or maybe not. Foolishly, she let her guard down. Or are you talking about yourself, maybe? Because, you know, I went with you to the cafe, to the bookstore, and it didn't turn out quite as you wanted it, so now you're kind of pissed. It feels like the world is tilting as well. I'm pretty sure it's doing the tilting thing, isn't it? Yeah, and it's slowly zooming in as well. Like in the main game, when things start getting creepy, there was a moment where it did this. Okay, Yuri. And life spat in her face. She became a plaything to be toyed with, to be discarded and moved on from. She lies there with open wounds. Yuri, this is supposed to be a fun mod, woman, okay? Just enjoy the moment. With the lies of hope she let herself believe. Wounded again. Hurting again. The wounds are visible now. God, this is drama alert, isn't it? Drama at the pool, everybody. The girl isn't an animal. The story's over. And I am done. I have to go now. An old pastime of mine needs my attention, and I'm itching for it too. Oh, don't start cutting yourself, you're crying as well. Farewell, Herr Glufak, oh god. Oh god. This poor girl is like freaking out. What? Sorry, did I get a bad ending or something? What's going on here? I don't know. I'm speechless. I don't understand the meaning of the story she told me about, but it was glaringly obvious that it hits close to home for her. A vague sense of guilt creeps into my mind, like there was something I could have done differently. A few minutes probably passed as I was processing what I just witnessed. Then suddenly I remember why I came up to Yuri. Sayori is still nowhere to be seen. Remembering the things she told me about herself yesterday causes me to get even more concerned. I'm honestly worried at this point. This feels like it's taken a bit of a turn. This is probably just... He's going to sucker punch me with a joke again, isn't it? I hope. I decide to look for her in the bar. Maybe she just stayed there to browse for a little longer and I didn't recognise her among all the people. I thoroughly look over the room, but there's nobody who even resembles her. By now it's been probably an hour since I saw her. I tried calling her on my phone, but I left it in the locker room. I go there next in hopes of finding her, or at the very least getting my phone and calling her. As I go to retrieve my phone, I hear some movement in the women's locker. Could it be Sayori? I knock on the door. Sayori, are you in there? No response. The room has fallen silent. Again, I try knocking, this time more forcefully. Sorry, is anybody in there? I'm looking for a friend. Dead silence. I swear I heard some movement just a moment ago. I stand there in front of the door, contemplating what to do for a minute. Finally, I knock on the door as it gets... I knock on the door again one last time, pausing for a moment for You're entering the girls' locker room. That doesn't sound like a good idea. Could you not maybe get a member of staff? I don't know. I gently open the door. Fade to white. What? What? Thank you for playing the beta version of Doki Doki Summertime? Oh. Wait, so... What? Whoa, hey, whoa, hey, whoa, hey, whoa, that just friggin... What? I beg your pardon? I'm sorry, wait, hold on a minute. Okay, right, I'm back. Don't know why, but for some reason the mod has stopped working and I can't seem to actually get back into it, which is a bit weird. Okay, so... If that is a beta, that mod, then I guess we've gone as far as we can with it, which is interesting. So... Man, I feel like I kind of came away there with a few questions rather than strict endings. But yes, okay. So I guess we sort of did well with Sayori, but didn't do very well at all with Yuri. Perhaps, I don't know. I mean, Yuri was pretty pissed off there in that section. Man, she was a bit crazy. I don't know. But yes, and then it ended with Sayori not being around. Us going to the women's locker room, knocking on the door, fade to white, and that's it. So I'm guessing maybe the DDLC Summertime mod is going to be... I guess maybe the team that makes it is just continuing to work on it when they have time, and that maybe sometime in the future a more up-to-date version of it will come out that perhaps continues the story on. Okay, well there you go then, ladies and gents. So I think for now, maybe that's where I'll leave the DDLC Summertime mod. I know some people out there might be looking at it and thinking, Red, maybe you should go back and play more lines of it, or, you know, maybe kind of go for more routes, maybe see if you can go for the Natsuki route, maybe see if you can actually be a bit more successful with Yuri, see if anything comes out in that regard, and see if maybe there is a way to get to Monica. I don't know. I'm pretty sure I've heard somewhere on the thread where I downloaded the DDLC Summertime mod that you can get more of like a Monica route. I'm not sure. I don't quote me on that. I may be misremembering that. I'm not sure. But yeah, so what am I going to do next then? So as you can see, you know, there's the possibility of doing more of the Summertime mod. Alternatively, there are other mods which you can see I've got installed. You know, I've noticed you'll notice I've actually got Summertime on there twice. It's because for some reason I installed this one initially here, but then that didn't work, so I had to install it again. But now this one doesn't seem to work either. It's just whenever I click launch, nothing else seems to happen. I don't know, it's like the mod's bugged out or something. I don't know. But here's the thing, you know. Obviously I decided to do this, you know, a bit of Doki Doki mod stuff, just to kind of take a bit of a break from Danganronpa, because the thing is, I played Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc, and then straight after that I launched into Danganronpa 2, but of course those friggin' series were huge. You know, Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc was what, about 40 maybe just shy of 50 episodes, whilst Danganronpa 2 was 60 episodes in total. It was huge. Like Danganronpa 2, I was playing that for over a year here on the channel, so I wanted to just take, you know, a little quick break from that to get a breather. So probably what I'm going to do, you know, after this, having played this mod, I might now go back to Danganronpa and play another episode, Ultra Despair Girls, because, you know, I want to play that one basically because it looks interesting. But you know, you'll be thinking, what does this mean in the meantime? Because of course, you know, there's all these mods potentially for Doki Doki that I could play. Well, probably what I'll do is I'll play Danganronpa another episode and get that out the way. Now, obviously, Danganronpa, there's 2 games, outstanding, which I haven't played. There's obviously another episode, which will be coming next. And there's also V3, Danganronpa V3, Killing Harmony. But apparently, if, you know, you're wanting to get the full Danganronpa experience, well, apparently before you watch V3, or rather before you play V3, you're supposed to watch the Danganronpa 3 anime. So in terms of Danganronpa's continuity, you're supposed to play, obviously, Trigger Happy Havoc, Goodbye Despair, then you play another episode, Ultra Despair Girls, which is what I want to do next. Then you watch the Danganronpa 3 anime, then you play Danganronpa V3. So actually, what I may do is, for the whole Danganronpa 3 anime stuff, I've been thinking about perhaps doing content on that over on Propagandist when I eventually come to do that. So yeah, whilst I'm doing that, you know, and once another episode, Ultra Despair Girls, has ended, I may well actually come back and do some more Doki Doki Literature Club mods. So I may come back to the Summertime mod and maybe see if I can get an alternate route, or perhaps come back and maybe do a different mod. So yeah, this isn't the end for Doki Doki Literature Club mods at all, by any means. I just, like I say, I just wanted to do this as kind of a quick break from Danganronpa. And so, you know, for a bit of filler content, I think Doki Doki Lit Club mods are always a good thing to do. So yeah, don't worry, this isn't the end for Doki Doki Literature Club mods, essentially. I will be doing more in the future, just not kind of right away, because now I want to go back to Danganronpa and continue on with another episode, Ultra Despair Girls. So, yeah, there you go, everybody. That was the DDLC Summertime mod. I think it was a nice little one. We got a little bit of, you know, swimsuit fan service towards the end, as you expect in any kind of romantic anime style production. Well, there you go then. So I hope you enjoyed that, everybody. And, you know, keep your eyes peeled. Maybe the Summertime mod will be updated sometime in the future. Maybe we can come back to it and actually continue on with the storyline. Or maybe take some different routes. Who knows? So yeah, if you're not doing so already, you can follow me on Facebook and Twitter. Links down below, along with a link to my Propagandist channel, as always. Like I say, you know, at some point on the Propagandist channel, I want to do Danganronpa 3 content. But of course, that'll come after I do Ultra Despair Girls. And of course, once I've, you know, done Ultra Despair Girls, likelihood is that then you'll see some fresh DDLC content here on Strategist. So, you know, the drill by now, the usual outro stuff from me, like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. But in the meantime, thank you for joining me then, everybody, and I'll see you on the flip side for Danganronpa, another episode, Ultra Despair Girls. Goodbye, everybody. Yeah, that guy's got a dollar symbol over his head. He's also a new type of enemy I've not faced before. So he's going to have a power-up on him. I think, if I remember correctly, it should be a new type of power-up. Okay, we'll have to do the information thing. What are you? You're a monotonous soldier, apparently. Soldier is a ground-based who spends all his time walking. An expert in camouflage, he wears a purple outfit to hide his varicose veins. Oh, what a joke. Have it. We've got a slightly different kind of weapon to the others. Ah, yes. New type of power-up, everybody. It's the shock rocket.
Enough with the costumes already! Doctors!
Shut it, Box. Right, basically,